and welcome to your daily love message from your person. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in the divine masculine deepest concerns today. So we're going to tap a little bit deeper, a little bit darker, and see what's really going on within them. What they are struggling with, what their concerns are, what their ego is trying to heal, or what they are healing from their ego. Because really their ego allows them to heal by bringing up all these fears and all these insecurities. So it's a good thing really when the ego comes in because it opens those doors. So let's see what they want to say to you. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. So thank you, angels. What do they want to say to you today? What's their deepest concern? What's their deepest concern? What do they want you to know? What are they struggling with, healing, or becoming aware of? What are they becoming aware of? What are they becoming aware of? Thank you, angels. So, not many cards, but I feel they're going to be very important messages. So, the first one is, it's just how I'm boosting my ego. And I feel they want you to know why they may be doing certain things that could be triggering you. Now, remember what triggers you is healing you. So, it's an opportunity for you to heal what you're being triggered by. And say, why is this affecting me? What do I need to heal within me right now? So if you're being triggered, for example, by them liking someone else's pictures on social media or paying attention to someone on social media, it can trigger you because you may feel like, what about me? So you may feel let down, abandoned. You may even feel betrayed. Maybe you feel like you're not enough because they are liking someone else's pictures and you may be comparing yourself to them. So it gives you the opportunity to heal your self-worth. It gives you the opportunity to love yourself more, to respect yourself more, to actually pull your energy back until they are ready to give you perhaps the attention that you want to be given. Even though them liking other people's pictures sometimes is also a huge sign that they're doing that because they're afraid that if they like your pictures or give you attention, everyone will know that you're the one they are actually thinking of. So they want you to know that if they are doing that, it's not doing anything for them. It's not anything they really want to be doing. It may just be an ego boost. It could be also if they are talking to someone online or if they are perhaps on a dating app with someone. It's how their ego is being boosted. They're saying, it's just I'm boosting my ego. It doesn't mean anything. So with this, what I'm connecting with is when they feel desired or they feel excited or they feel like they're being given attention. It's how they may boost their ego in that way. So if you're thinking, why are they talking to that girl? Why are they talking to that person? Why are they still entertaining those things that aren't good for them? It's how they boost their ego. And it can be the same thing if they are drinking or socialising or doing some kind of addictive thing. And they're saying, it's just I'm boosting my ego. So try not to be triggered too much by what they're doing, but actually look at the trigger as an opportunity. And that's what I'm connecting with. I'm connecting with how you're being triggered by things they are doing is giving you an opportunity to heal that part of yourself. So you can say, I'm willing to release that part of me that gets angry or triggered when I think about you. I'm willing to heal that part of me that needs love and attention and affection. So if you feel like they are boosting their ego with other things, pull your energy back. Pull your energy back and work on you. And I also feel that someone needs to hear this. If you're perhaps thinking, is it boosting their ego by gaining my attention and my love and me constantly reaching out? And they feed off your energy sometimes, yes, because it boosts their ego, but it boosts their heart space. It gives them light and love. But also they want you to know that's not why they like you being around them. Or it's beyond the ego. So because you might think that some of you watching, I feel someone watching is thinking, me giving them attention, is that just boosting their ego? And that's not what this message is about. It's different. I feel this is when you're giving them your attention, they are, they're in tune with you because you are one. It's different. It feeds them in a different way. It lights the soul up. It fills up something differently within them than when they're perhaps doing something toxic or around someone who just doesn't mean anything to them. It's just a way they boost their ego. And that may be one of your deepest concerns, and that's why that's come up. I had to walk away to be able to come back. So this can also be things they are doing while they've walked away, boosting their ego in some way because they're feeling lonely or they're feeling depressed or sad or They're just feeling like they need a boost in confidence. So those are things they could be doing when you're not together. This could also be connected with a karmic situation. But they're saying, I had to walk away from you to be able to come back to you. So in other words, they walk away from you so they can heal the things about themselves that trigger you. Now, obviously, those things trigger you for a reason to grow you, but they walk away so they can heal aspects of their self and things they are triggered by and things they need to work on to be able to come back to you in a better vibration, in a higher frequency, as a more heightened, enlightened version of their own self. And they want you to know that too. So if they go away and go into situations that maybe boost their ego a little bit, it does nothing for their soul, because the ego and soul are two different things. So the ego is where all the fear lives. The soul is where all the peace and the love and the harmony live. So they recognize it may just be good for my ego, but it's not good for my soul. And they walk away from you to recognize that and go into other situations, perhaps try out other things or go into other relationships or whatever it is they're doing on the side. And remember, it is on the side because you are still together in spiritual truth. They are with you in spiritual truth. You are one. So these are just things they do on the side. Like they go to work, that's something they do on the side of your connection. Like you go to work or you do your thing and that's on the side of this connection. So they are saying it won't last. Whatever they are in won't last, or whatever they do won't last, because it just boosts their ego, and their ego is all about fear, not love, and their heart guides them to you. So they're ultimately coming back to you saying, I'm always going to come back to you because you're where I belong and you're where I'm guided to be. And I have to walk away to learn my lessons, to make certain mistakes, which are lessons in disguise, to be able to come back to you. So everything happens for a reason, in other words. And we are one. We are one. I spoke about this in last night's reading, in yesterday's reading, where it doesn't matter who they're with, where they are, what they're doing, they belong with you and they know it. That's why they're saying we are one. So whenever seems to be boosting their ego right now, something that may be triggering you, try and rise above that because you are one. Now that doesn't mean it justifies their behaviour or it lets them get away with things. You've got to be strong enough to set your own boundaries down and pull your own energy back too. But ultimately, from spiritual perspective, you are one soul and you are always together. So if they're with someone else, they're thinking about you. They may be physically there, but their body is drawn back to you. They're already on the way back to you. And that's the amazing thing. When they're walking away from you, they're already walking back to you. Them walking away brings them back faster. And that's something to remember too. So you can look at this in all different ways. And it really is fascinating when you become the observer. Because when you're the observer of what you're going through, you're not so stuck in it or absorbed in it that it's all you can see, and then you're in pain and sorrow. When you become the observer, you see sometimes how amusing this journey is. And it's funny sometimes when you look at the way the universe shows you it's happening, where they're constantly reminding you of things or giving you signs, or the universe has a sense of humour. And sometimes you might think the universe has a sick sense of humour, because you think, why am I going through all this pain? But it could be that you're too in the moment, or you're too in that energy. And there's nothing wrong with being in the moment. We're guided to be in the moment from a spiritual point of view, so that we are more aware of what's going on from a higher place. But what I'm talking about is, if you're in that energy of, that's all I can think about, you're becoming obsessed with it all and stressing about what they are doing and who they are with and what they have been, what they are learning right now, and you think, why are they with that person? And you're so absorbed in it that it drives you crazy. You're being guided to rise up and observe it in a higher way, and then you realise it's amusing how that's all falling into place, or how that's taking place, or why that's happening. And you see it in a higher way, and then you relax about things more, and that's what you need to know. So the truth is that no matter what's going on, you are one. And their deepest concern is that you might not let them back in. So again, they can run from you to try and find other things to entertain them or absorb themselves in, but it just does not work. Those distractions don't last. It's ego, it's not real. Your connection is soul-based, it's not through the ego. Anything they deal with on the surface level is ego-based. It may boost their ego, it may make them feel good for a minute, but it does not last. It's like if you have a hit of a drug, it doesn't last. You're always seeking another high, and then you can never quite get there. So it's like I need to have that drug to feel high, and that's not true. You're a natural high to that. And that's what they want you to know. You're the natural high to that. When they're around you, they feel naturally safe, they feel naturally nurtured, naturally loved, they feel naturally good. They don't need something to boost that in any way, because when they're out with other people, they may feel they need to have some alcohol, or they may need to, maybe they're in a karmic situation, they feel that they need to have a drink to just get through the day or get through the night. So whenever they're doing, just know that with you, it's better. And they know their life is much better, healthier and fulfilling with you. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.